Priyanka and welcome back to my YouTube channel Clueless Wife 101, and in today's video I will be sharing all-in-one batter with which you will be able to make 4 South Indian recipes, and those are Idly Dosa, Uthappam and Curry paniyaram. So this video is especially for those who just have Mixie at their home but want to eat one of these recipes or all 4 just like me, then this video is for you. Yes, without any further delay, let's get into the video.
You just need three ingredients for this recipe. That's all you need. And one is the boiled rice, also known as idli rice. You can purchase this from any Indian grocery store. So, yes, 4 cups of rice and 1 cup of skinless black gram and half teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. Very good for digestion. I have washed the rice for 3 times and the gram just once because I didn't want the nutrients of it to go away. So you also go ahead and just wash it once. That will be more than enough. And after washing, I have filled these both with drinking water. And to the gram, I'm going to add half a teaspoon of fenugreek seeds. And now I'm going to soak both of these for 4 hours. So after 4 hours, both the rice and the gram are ready to be grinded in the mixie jar. And one thing that is, you make sure that you have a cold water with you. The reason behind having the cold water is that your mixie jar will get hot because of the friction if cold water is not added, and there are the chances that your mixie might stop, which we don't want, right? So have a cold water with you while grinding the rice. So yes, I'm adding a little bit of a water at a time because I don't want my batter to go runny. Okay. This is the sound your mixie jar will make if the water is very less. So I'm adding little bit more water to grind the rice nicely. You also add water whenever you feel like there is a need of adding it, but just remember one thing, in that little bit at a time, okay? After grinding it for 2 to 3 minutes, just once check its texture and don't expect it to be very soft. The grinded rice texture is always little bit grainy and you are grinding it in the mixie, so you can't expect it to be very soft, okay? Follow the same steps and grind the remaining rice. And in between, make sure to use the water which we use to soak the skinless black gram because it contains lots of nutrients which we don't want to waste. To the same jar, add soaked black skinless gram and grind it properly for 2 to 3 minutes. Make sure that your gram batter is very soft, and if you don't know your batter is ready or not, just add a little bit of batter into the water, and if it floats, that means that your batter is ready. Now we are gonna mix both the grinded ingredients together thoroughly. Now you might be thinking, how many minutes do I have to mix these? Well, you have to mix them together until you see bubbles on the top layer of your batter, which might take around 10 to 15 minutes. And the reason to do so is to make sure that the air infusion in the batter is very good, and that will promote the fermentation process. Add half a teaspoon of salt and mix it thoroughly with the batter. I'm sorry that I forgot to record this. As you can see, there are few bubbles on the top layer of the batter, which indicates that the batter now is ready for the fermentation. As the batter rises after the fermentation, make sure that you have at least 2 inches of the space between the top layer of the batter and the lid, else after the fermentation the batter will rise and overflow out of the container and your kitchen top counter will be a mess. If weather at your place is just normal or hot, you can just place this on the kitchen top counter for overnight and the fermentation process will just go on its own. And if you are someone who lives at a place where the weather is cold like me, just place it in the oven and turn its light on. Just leave it for 8 hours, and after 8 hours, the batter will be ready. So, after 8 hours or overnight, your batter is ready to make idli, dosa, uthapam, or curry paniyaram. Now add 1.5 teaspoon of salt to the batter and mix it thoroughly. You can keep this batter in the fridge and take it out half an hour before preparing any one of the four dishes.
I forgot to mention one more thing, that is, if you're someone who is living at a cold place and you want to ferment this batter nicely but you don't have oven, what you can do is just cover the utensil in which you kept the batter with a comforter or kambal and leave it for at least 8 hours or just overnight. It will ferment nicely, but what you have to make sure is that there is ample amount of space between the top surface of your batter and the lid, else pata hai na kya hoga. Did you know idli is one of the best food you can have if you are on a weight loss journey? Yes, it is a steam cooked food. It has almost no oil, which means lesser calories. It keeps you fuller for longer. It is very easy to digest and it has lots of nutrients and iron, which makes it very healthy food and to include in your diet when you are on a weight loss journey. Yes, mat bhulna. ठीक है? And if you're someone who want to take this to another level or have more healthier version of idli, what you can do, just use brown rice instead of white and black gram with skin instead of the skinless one. But make sure you purchase an organic one, because the non-organic black gram with skin is contaminated with lots and lots of insecticides and pesticides, all those stuffs. Okay. So yes, hope this video is very useful for you, and with this we come to an end of this video. इसके बाद पता ही है मैं क्या बोलने वाली हूँ. Like, share, subscribe and comment below in the comment section. Let me know if you guys have any topic which you want me to make video on, और मैं बनाऊँगी पक्का. Okay, so okay guys, until then, take care, bye bye.